The Soylent Smoothie. Watch Star Trek's 5th reboot, where absolutely everyone's gone before. Dimension jump to a different sky. Let's see season 2 of Firefly.
If only.
I built a time machine 'cause I don't have a DVR. I built a time machine 'cause I don't have a DVR. Alter time flow to catch our favorite show. Then I will always know how the story goes. I built a time machine. Say use this power for the good of humanity. But I'd screw up the timeline oh so permanently.
Gray's Sports Almanac.
Yeah, I figure I'm safe just watching a show. Just one little look, no one will know.
What do you mean canceled?
Then one day I dropped it, the remote shorted out. Now I'm stuck in a loop again and again and again and again and again, watching the same 20 minutes over and over. Please someone, won't you tell me how it ends? Oh, I built a time machine 'cause I don't have a DVR. Now I broke my time machine and I still don't have a DVR. Alter time flow, catch our favorite show. Please someone let me know how the story goes. I built a time machine. Click. I built a time machine. 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 Click. I built a time machine. Now I'm stuck looping again. Please save me, spoiler. Please tell me the end. Eject. I show up on Monday, he's waiting there for me. Stupid smirk showing that he knows. We call him the spoiler 'cause his villain lies in wait. Reveal the ending of our favorite shows. I've got a secret plan to finally foil the spoiler man. I built a time machine 'cause I don't have a DVR. I built a time machine 'cause I don't have a DVR. Alter time's flow to catch our favorite show. Then I will always know how the story goes.
Sorry for the delay. We have been having a little bit of difficulty with Twitch, YouTube, streaming stuff. Hopefully,
we got everything set up nice and early. We're waiting. Yeah, and just about everything that could go technically wrong has gone wrong. So hopefully y'all can see and hear us.
Ready?
Hi.
Oh, we used to do our intro after the first song. Hi, I'm Jen.
I'm Eric.
We're the Faithful Sidekicks.
1, 2, 3, 4. Never be a seeker, can barely ride a broom. Faces fail to shine at all when he walks into the room. He's gawking, awkward, gangly, like a tooth and accident prone.
Gryffindor.
He knows his herbology, the green thumb that he's got. When you need some gillyweed, Neville on the spot.
I killed Harry Potter?
Some say he's forgetful, but hey, aren't we all? But he's able to recall with a remembrance.
Now, where did I leave that thing?
It's Team Neville for the win.
Team Neville for the win.
Let me hear you sing it out. Team Neville for the win. You know he's seen a lot of pain, a life filled with heartache, sorrows that would crush a lesser man. But he will never break, and that's why it's Team Neville for the win. Team Neville for the win. Let me hear you sing it out. Team Neville for the win. What he lacks in talent, he made up for with persistence. When the big three ran away, he led the resistance.
Launch all X-Wings.
When the good guys were hanging back, stepped up Dark Lord. He didn't try to speechify, instead he found a sword.
Neville 1, Nagini 0.
He may not be the one you think will impress the crowd, but he has what it takes to make his parents proud.
If only they'd recognize him.
It's Team Neville for the win. Team Neville for the win. Let me hear you sing it out. Team Neville for the win. Team Neville for the win. Team Neville for the win. Let me hear you sing it out. Team Neville for the win. Hi, everybody.
So, hi, everybody. Is the stream actually working? Are people hearing us?
I think people are hearing us.
Oh, good. Yay.
So, the reason we included that one in the set, by the way, so welcome to the Board Game Song Blitz. This is a full hour dedicated to nothing but songs about board games. Now, so the funny thing is we're big Harry Potter fans, but what actually inspired that song was Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, where
The co-op deck builder.
Co-op deck builder. If you haven't played it, I
love it.
Oh yeah, it's. We would play her. The first time we played through it was with Hermione and Neville.
Yeah, I played as Hermione, you played as Neville.
And Neville would always swoop in at the very last minute when almost death is stalking us to come in for the win, and then it was always
Yes.
Team Neville for the win, and then it just went from there.
This next song is is for the game Pandemic. We have refrained from playing it much since March, but we're bringing it out for you guys. I hope you appreciate it.
York got the spore, and we lost all Japan. Goodbye, Chennai. The line, it is gone. Istanbul is full, 'cause we didn't play Catan. Thank you.
Thank you. I see some people want more volume on the mics.
Yeah, I was turning my guitar down. I was going to have you turn down the topmost left knob on there just a little bit. Let's see how that goes. Oops.
No guitar jousting.
All right. So,
brand new song.
Brand spanking new.
Haven't performed it for anyone before today. So this song is for a game that I am very fond of, and we haven't played it in way too long. We have multiple expansions for it and everything. It's Galaxy Trucker. I mean, how can that not be a good thing? You're building spaceships and racing cargo to destinations. It's fun stuff. And it looks like I need to do a quick tune-up.
So, this song was written for February Album Writing Month. February Album Writing Month is a challenge of songwriters to write 14 songs in 28 days. I'm one of the founding members, which means I have done it since 2004, which means a lot of songs. Yeah.
I'm ready.
We're ready to do this. Let's try it out.
Okay.
Premiering worldwide. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Got a job, we gotta make good. We gotta get out of this neighborhood. So we're sifting parts in the space junkyard. To find the right fit is getting hard. The 2-point hold where we need one, or a crewman room where we need a gun, or it's a gaping hole facing out to space. But we're out of time, we gotta start this race. We're trucking through the galaxy, trucking through the galaxy, gearing up for a fight. We just hope we build a ride. Trucking through the galaxy, trucking through the galaxy, building ships and hauling stuff. By the end, we hope we've got enough. We found a planet we never saw before. We took a detour to grab some more. Old Red dashed up, he took the lead. But then some asteroids, they made him bleed. So now we're back in front, leading the pack. When some evil slavers, they start to attack. What if we can't fend them off? They'll Shanghai the crew. But we're out of power, what do we do?
Kobayashi Maru?
Trucking through the galaxy, trucking through the galaxy, gearing up for a fight. We just hope we build it right. We're trucking through the galaxy, trucking through the galaxy. We're building ships and hauling stuff. By the end, we hope we got destination. We were the first to dock at the station. We bid our ship goodbye with no regrets. Sold off the cargo to pay our debts. We worked so hard to avoid a crash. So imagine our surprise when we got the cash. My jaw hit the floor when they finally said it. All that work for only 10 credits.
I could almost buy my own ship for that.
We're trucking through the galaxy, trucking through the galaxy, building ships and hauling stuff. When we've got enough, trucking through the galaxy, trucking through the galaxy, building ships and hauling stuff. And in the end, we did not have enough.
Yes, I recommend that game. Is fun.
It's a mad scramble to basically make a puzzle that is a functional puzzle that needs lots of everything except for certain things. It's a ton of fun. All right. For those who are familiar or aren't familiar with us, we are obviously on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook as well. Feel free to check us out. We put out 2 new songs a month on Patreon as well. So if you want new music,
and every week we do our weekly Geek Out. It's either videos where I talk about some game that I love or songs that we perform.
Yeah. So the next one,
and those are on YouTube and Facebook. So
the next one was actually written for Patreon from a prompt where I threw an idea out on Twitter and asked for board game ideas, and I was expecting, weighty, meaty game ideas, and the only suggestion I got back was Monopoly, which is not necessarily our favorite game, but it's one that everyone has played, so it seemed like a good subject for a blues song, and so here we go.
Too slow.
Got a bit of money to buy a piece of land, just a lonely little street, an empty bit of sand. I saved a pretty penny and put some houses down, but soon I had the start of a cozy little town. Just when I thought it was all going well, I found out my neighbors had all built hotels. We're tied to the rails of the B&O. 'Cause every bit you gain, you can also lose. And we're running out of money from the boardwalk blues. Greed is good, but money corrupts. All I know is that I'm nearly bankrupt. From Atlantic to Pacific, it's a depressing view. There's a towering stack of rent on every avenue. We sold off Marvin Gardens to buy the reading rail. We tried to dodge the taxes, now we're going to jail. We can't roam far, we can't pass go. We're tied to the rails of the B&O. 'Cause every bit you gain, you can also lose. And we're running out of money from the boardwalk blues. Now I'm hanging on to my last little note. one more little trip, and then that's all she wrote. My one last chance is free, park this truck. My brother's building stacks, and I'm surely stuck. Why does the banker have such amazing luck? You should never trust the guy who's holding all the bucks. You can't roam far, you can't pass go. You're tied to the rails of the piano. 'Cause every bit you gain, you can also lose. And we're running out of money. Yes, we're running out of money. We're running out of money from the boardwalk blues.
Thank you. Ooh, next song is about a game that's fairly new to us. We've had it less than a year. There was a point early in February when Eric is trying to get songs written and we lose power and it's night, but dang it all, he was going to get songs written. So he asked me for a prompt. And so, of course, I look over at our board game shelf and see Wingspan.
It's a game that's just beautiful and we love it. It's a fun, it's a great game. So,
great game, fun to play, gorgeous production values.
And so we wanted to write a song for the birds. Little bird in your little egg, you'll be a big bird soon. Will you sing your own tune? Will you be a swimming bird calling like a loon? Or an owl hunting by the moon? And you will grow, and eggs will come your way, and there'll be more birds every day, every day. There'll be more birds every day. Little bird, spread your wings, try to fly away. Move away from these reeds. There are so many birds in this watershed. Go and find more seeds, and you will grow, and eggs will come your way. There'll be more birds every day, every day. There'll be more birds every day. Little bird chasing down little bits of food. Stay alert, be wary of the hawk. He'll swoop down from his lonely wood, snatch you all away. You'll be gone without a squawk, and you will grow, and eggs will come your way. There'll be more birds every day, every day, and there'll be more birds every day.
Thank you.
How are y'all doing? Doing good? Yeah?
We're going to change up the tone from that just a touch.
Just a touch. Should we intro it or should we just go?
Just go.
We're just gonna go. Here we go. Remember those good old days when games were simple and small? You could grab a grocery sack and have room for them all. You could explain all the rules in 5 minutes flat, and then spend an hour arguing about who gets the hat.
Boring.
About the size of an Abrams tank, it'll break the shelf and it'll break the bank. Takes a week just to punch all the bits. It's got a million minis and tokens and shit.
You?
That's chits with a CH.
Oh.
An internet smash we're all talking about. Before it was named, was already sold out. To hit funding goals in less than 2 hours, cause each player gets a ton of power.
It's over 9,000.
I think this game just might be our doom. Just to store it all, we'll need a bigger room. It's the biggest board game in the world. It's the biggest board game in the world. It might weigh a quarter ton, but it's 30 tons of fun. It's the biggest board game in the world. Think Dominion's got too many cards, or the pandemic is just too hard. Think Carcassonne is hard to score. Forget about them all. This has got more.
More what?
Everything. Takes so much space it needs as a code. Will set your brain on overload. It takes 2 days to get it all laid out. We'll be so far apart you have to shout.
Is that my piece over there?
What? I dropped the rule book. It left a 3-foot dent. Now we're gonna have to kneel. Now my table's bent. It's the biggest board game in the world. It's the biggest board game in the world. It might weigh a quarter ton, but it's 30 tons of fun. It's the biggest board game in the world. That look on your face tells me you're confused. With so many things to do, why is this what we choose? We'd rather be together, trying to win or lose, than to spend our nights watching the evening news.
There's not enough kittens in the news.
Hard agree. I know this game's not for everyone. It'll be the year 10,000 before we're done.
Longer if you don't make your move soon.
If you're not sure if this is what you seek, well, the first expansion comes out next week.
And it requires a forklift.
It's the biggest board game in the world. It's the biggest board game in the world. Hey, I just got a text. Check out what's next.
Wow.
It's the newest, biggest board game in the world. Now we're on to the newest, biggest board game in the world. It's time for the newest, biggest board game in the world.
We're gonna need a bigger house.
Yeah. If you weren't sure,
That was inspired by Gloomhaven.
we love Gloomhaven, but
2 different campaigns going simultaneously. 1 2-player game and 1 4-player game with some friends back in Minnesota.
it's not a small box.
No.
It's a direct result of chiropractor bills. What do we got next?
We have our parody next. We've got 1 parody in the set today.
And
this is it.
This one's for all you D&D RPG type players
yeah.
out there. There she rolls again. She rolled a saving throw, and I just need to know, how bad was that blow? She rolls should we go now? Should we stay or should we go now? If we go, there will be trouble, and if we stay, we'll be double. So you gotta let me know. Should we stay or should we roll?
You.
We do know Gloomhaven's not the biggest board game, but it's clearly the biggest board game in our collection. So I think, well, Reckoners might be.
No, it's bigger than
by
Reckoners.
Weight or number of components, or
yeah, both. It's also taller and has almost the same footprint.
I think Kingdom Death Monster might actually be bigger than Gloomhaven. I don't know. It's not.
Regardless,
it's a debate that could go for a while.
Yeah.
It's really a debate. I'm sure there's stats, but.
Regardless, it's the largest in our collection, and it's a tribute to all these really mammoth games, not just Gloomhaven. That's just the one that inspired it for us. Yeah. So something that we've been remiss in doing. So we are going to be putting out a Kickstarter in a couple weeks, and we would like people to sign up for our mailing list so we can let them know all the details and so forth. So you can kind of, and so if you text Sidekicks to 832-447-6785. You'll get prompted for an email address, and you'll join our mailing list, and you will get a free MP3 in your email from our first CD, I think. So yeah, Sidekicks to 832-447-6785. If you'd like to join our mailing list, we would appreciate it. No worries if not. And what do we got next? What we have next is
This song was inspired by a piece of art, and it is tentatively scheduled for the next album. Not tentatively, it's going on the next CD.
It's yeah.
I have built cities, I've laid claim to foreign lands. I have hunted, I have farmed, I have stood tall by your hand. My kind may seem tiny, only a half-inch tall. But when you choose to use us, we can do it all. Then came the day of shouting. I was knocked down so low. I'm lost alone in the dust, where your eyes never go. Can we play again? Can we play again? I lie here waiting for the moment when we will play again. I may be small and made of of paint and wood. But I made the choice more real than a cube ever could. Now I'm lost below the shelf, next to a marble that is blue, and two cardboard tokens. What's a meeple to do? Can we play again? Can we play again? I lie here waiting for the moment when we will play again. Not like the dice who always changes his face, or the VP chips who never give the right score. I'm not the silly piece that jumps all around. I'm the man who stands for so much more. It's so hard to be beyond the table's edge in the dark place unknown. So hard to play our game when I am alone. Then came a wind and a shout from on high. She fell down into the dust from that table sky. She was a meeple just like me, the prettiest thing I had ever seen. And the best part of all, she was painted green. Can we play again? Can we play again? I will stay with you until the very end, and we will play again. Hopefully we haven't lost everyone. So, one of the struggles that gamers face is trying to explain games. And oh, hey Jen, we got a new game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, do you want to learn how to play it?
Yes, please.
All right, so let me read the instructions here. You ready?
Okay.
You put a marker on one corner on one side of the board.
Okay.
Then you slide it left or right, but don't slide it forward.
Maybe so far.
Then a color cube is added to the line in between.
Okay.
Unless the player is a starter, in which case you need green.
Wait, what?
The green cube is good unless the color cube is red, or the marker's in the middle, or the meeple's dead.
Meeples? What meeples?
Look, I'm just trying to explain the rules like it's written on the card. You'll get the hang of it. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. You put a meeple on a marker unless the resource cube is blue, or the marker's in the middle of the line in 4 or 2.
Wait, which lines?
1 and 3 are gold unless the 2 markers meet. Then you move it forward. Do you need me to repeat?
This is getting ridiculous.
We haven't even gotten to the action cards yet. The color doesn't match when the marker hits a red. Add a monster to the dungeon because now the meeple's dead.
Poor little meeple.
Look, I'm just trying to explain the rules like it's written on the card. You'll get the hang Stick the pellet with the poison to the vessel with the pestle.
Surely you jest.
Get it?
Got it.
Good. If the dungeon isn't empty and the marker's not too far, take a token from the middle and add it to your car.
How many pieces does this game have?
You don't want to know. With a card to the middle, then take an action card, read it out loud, except the parts that are starred.
This game not for use in English-speaking countries?
Then do the action written unless the car is too far gone. Put the meeple in the dungeon and the marker back to 1. Look, I'm just trying to explain the rules like it's written on the card. You'll get the hang of it. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. So the winner's the one with the marker past the 3. Or the most meeples that are still free. Do you have all that?
Yeah, could you go over that again?
It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard. It's really not that hard.
Yes, it is. Next is probably the first song we ever wrote for a board game. So this one goes way back. Back when our songwriting efforts, if they were at any way... Wait a minute. I don't...
Back when we were playing coffee shops, the idea of...
the bridge on here.
Oh, well.
He just added a new section to the song, and I don't have my notes for it. So...
We were skipping it then.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Back when we were playing coffee shops and playing songs about nerdy things was kind of like, what's wrong with you? Why would you? What? So we've moved on from that.
But nevertheless.
All right, here we go. Built a place in the country, nestled among the trees, with a grand view of the mountains. We could see the sea with ease. We made inroads with our friends among their city lights. It wasn't enough for us. We need other building sites. Yes, we need other building sites. Before sheep, before wood, only 2 more than I could. Before sheep, before wood, only 1 more than we're good. The others are building even more. They left me in the cold. I've got a surprise for them. Only my luck will hold. If only my luck will hold. Before sheep, before wood, only 2 more than I could. Before sheep, before wood, only 1 more than we're good. Before sheep, before wood, only 2 more than I could. Before sheep, before wood, only 1 more than we're good.
Sentinels?
Yeah.
I'm actually excited to play this one because we haven't really performed it out, but it was on our second CD.
It proved to be much more difficult to play than we ever expected when we were putting it together. It might be more than the fixer can repair. The parents got his deadly beam. We'll crash the moon to earth unless we stop his scheme. Got one shot to use. Unveiled their strategy. Their defeat will be our greatest legacy. The ongoing threat is growing fast. You will burn it all with a fire blast. When the bad guys knock you down, it's not over while your friends are around. Life's in the balance, they won't take the day. Things are getting dire, but we have one last card to play. We are sentinels. We are sentinels. Heroes that unite for the cause. Another world debut. That's the first time we've ever played that live.
For an audience, yeah.
For an audience.
And even newer, this next song was written within the last week.
About 5 days ago?
So very new song for us. So the last song was for Sentinels of the Multiverse. This one is for King of Tokyo.
Here we go. Monster, being giant and made to destroy. I could claim them I don't like my job, but smashing things brings me such joy.
I don't remember. Monsters must lead such interesting lives.
No fun in crashing Toma. It's not worth smushing St. Paul. Indianapolis might be more of a challenge, but I want to destroy the best place of all. If you want to be the king, there's just one place to go. Gotta be the best of the best. Take on Tokyo.
Not New York?
Yeah. Monster Smash.
Not a Monster Dash?
Monster Smash.
Not a Monster Mash.
Only one of us can be the king. Be the last one standing. Monster Smash.
It'll make a splash.
Monster Smash.
Damage.
Not here to give orders, not looking for piles of cash. I'm a simple monster with simple needs. All I really want to do is smash.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Not completely unthinking. I might be troubled and misunderstood. Not entirely evil, but I'm also really not good.
How does that make you feel?
Contrary to the rumors, not an actor in plastic and cloth. I'm big and mean and as real as it gets. Stronger than some giant moth.
Mothra!
Monster Smash.
Not recommended in France.
Monster Smash.
Not a dance.
Only one of us can be the king. I'll be the last one standing. Monster Smash.
Not a kung fu stance.
Monster Smash.
Yeah.
So the competition's getting fierce. They're trying to pull me down somehow. They're punching, kicking, and lighting me on fire, and I'm feeling so attacked right now.
That's because you are.
The robotic evil rabbit, a 50-foot mechanized dragon. Just when I think I couldn't handle it all, someone unleashes a kraken.
His name's Phil.
Thanks to my therapy, I'm content making little marks. While the others crushed a tower, I just stepped on a park.
Baby steps on the park.
Monster Smash! Monster Smash!
Go, go, Gigazor!
You're probably wishing I wouldn't go too far. But when you're a monster, you gotta be who you are. Monster Smash! Monster Smash!
Will you be the new king?
Monster Smash!
Alienoid's coming for you.
Monster Smash!
Cyber Bunny doesn't think that's funny.
Monster Smash!
Mecha Dragon is dragging you down.
Okay. Whatever. One more?
Yeah, one more.
This one's a slight stretch. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Sorry for the
Thank you
technical
so much.
difficulties at the beginning of the set, and hopefully everything sounded good. We're playing tomorrow afternoon at 3 Eastern, a more broadly based fandom, not so much board game. There's a few board game songs. If you caught the first show yesterday, good chunk of the set will be different. Remember all the places, Facebook, Twitter.
Oh, and don't forget to turn in your tickets for
Oh yeah, absolutely.
our
I'm sorry.
show.
We should have thought of that. If you're registered through Gen Con, please turn in tickets through the Gen Con event portal. It helps us out, even though they don't cost anything. It does help us out. So this last one, the game, is a lot of games, but we just really like the song. So, and it's a song we believe in very much. Going. We step before we begin. We need to look far, far away to bring the right guy in. Some say he is a scoundrel, but we already got some of those. You know this one will get things done, so here's what I propose. Han Solo for president. Han Solo for president. You know he's the one, 'cause he's fastest on the gun. Han Solo for president. Han Solo for president. And you know that he's our man. You may think he'll take the cat, then just run away. He'll come back at the wire, totally save the day. He comes with his own protection, who's furry and 7 feet tall. You know he's got the alien vote, he's the bravest of them all. Han Solo for president. Han Solo for president. He's the best we can get, 'cause we can't get Boba Fett. Han Solo for president. Han Solo for president. And you know that he's our man. Attack ads won't work on him. Did he save the galaxy? How do you get them to hate a guy who set the Ewoks free?
Don't answer that.
He's used to adoration. He was mistaken for a god.
Or lunch.
Even if winning is a long shot, never tell him the odds. Han Solo for president. Han Solo for president. You better not give him lift. You bet he's handy with a whip. Han Solo for president. Han Solo for president. And you know that he's our man. He may look scruffy, murderer-in-chief, but he's the best man for the job. That is our belief. Hand, 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 he's our man. If he can't do it, Chewie can. Got no time for committees. Don't mistake him for a goon. Moon means a SEAL team. He rescues VIPs from a moon.
That's no moon.
I have a bad feeling about this. You know he'll get things moving. Look how fast he did the Kessel Run. Imagine all the awesome when the Falcon is Air Force One. Han Solo for president. Han Solo for president. If we didn't get this right, there's always carbonite. Han Solo for president. Han Solo for president. And you know it's not his fault. He's the president.
Han Solo, he's our only hope.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Gen Con. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and stay safe, and game on.